furious at Ugandan MPs. She has challenged them to obviously impeach Museveni because he's controlling them. And Miria Matembe is like, you shouldn't allow Museveni to control you. Welcome to the Rokani Media. In a bold and fiery address, Dr. Miria Matembe, the former Minister of Ethics, has called on Ugandan Member of Parliament to take action against President Yoweri Kaguta Museveni, even urging them to consider impeachment. Appearing on the NBS Frontline show, Miria Matembe delivered a strong message reminding MPs of their constitutional duty to hold the president accountable for his actions. She asserted that MPs must not allow themselves to be subservient to the president, but should instead focus on serving the people of Uganda. You should not be under the president's command. You have the power to impeach him if necessary. Wake up and do what's right. Her comments were a direct challenge to MPs, urging them to recognize their critical role in safeguarding Uganda's democracy and ensuring that no leader is above the law. Matembe also took aim at Parliament's complacency, accusing it of being overly influenced by Museveni's control. She criticized the ruling National Resistance Movement NRM for overstepping its bounds, asserting that decisions should not be made by a single party but by the entire nation. The NRM caucus does not have the right to decide for all of us. The decision-making process should reflect the will of the entire nation, not just one political party. Her remarks pointed to a broader concern. MPs should rise above party loyalty and prioritize the interests of Ugandans. The conversation also touched on the recent proposed changes to the Uganda People's Defence Force Act and the increasing use of the military court-martial. Counsel Benjamin Katana, a lawyer with the National Unity Platform, criticized these moves, urging that they are designed to stifle political opposition. He also highlighted the violence surrounding the nomination of the NUP candidate Elias Lukola in Kawempe North, questioning the legitimacy of such actions in a democratic society. In response to the concerns, government spokesperson Ofono Opondo dismissed the opposition's claims, accusing them of exaggerating the situation for political gain. However, he did acknowledge that the Supreme Court had raised legal questions regarding the court-martial. Matembe closed her remarks with a scathing critique of Museveni, recalling the president's earlier statements of democracy. Museveni used to say that democracy should not just be in form but in substance. Yet his form of democracy is only in form, not substance. She ended her call to action by reiterating her plea for MPs to take the necessary steps to impeach President Museveni and protect Uganda's democratic values. So that's what Miria Matembe went ahead obviously put out, and I don't know what your thoughts are about it, but she's really challenging the MPs to obviously go ahead and obviously impeach the president of Uganda, that is Yoweri Kaguta Museveni. Now, from that story, we obviously head on to another second story of Canary Tugume on how his heart skipped when JAT officer aimed gun at cameraman during Kawempe nominations. Canary Tugume works with the NBS, and he was there and he was evidencing this when a JAT officer went ahead to obviously point a gun at a journalist. He said, Canary Tugume has revealed that journalists covering the Kawempe North by-election nominations are deliberately targeted by the Joint Anti-Terrorism Task officers. Taking to his socials, Mugume recounted a chilling moment when an armed officer pointed a gun at their camera while firing shots in the air. He said, journalists were targeted in Kawempe. Some JAT officer shooting in the air pointed the gun to our camera. My heart skipped. His revelation adds to growing concerns over the treatment of journalists and opposition supporters during the by-election process. Reports indicate that security forces were deployed in large numbers with allegations of intimidation and excessive force. Several media practitioners have raised alarm over shrinking press freedom in Uganda, accusing security forces of using violence to suppress independent reporters. Human activists have also condemned the targeting of journalists, calling for accountability and protection of the press freedom. No leaders and opposition figures have previously accused the state of using security forces to silence dissent and manipulate elections. With tensions running in Kawempe North, media organizations and civil rights groups are now demanding an investigation into the actions of JAT officers, warning the press intimidation undermines democracy and free elections. So that is Canary Tugome, obviously coming up with a very huge story that a gun was pointed at a certain journalist when he was reporting news stories at the nomination of the Kawempe North candidates that are obviously going to come up and obviously aspire onto that position and see who is obviously going to come up and obviously take one. So guys, we are here to obviously let you know that that's what we had for you in here. Smash the like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Now, Canary has obviously attracted very many reactions from people. I see here Fasan, man, that regime doesn't want to know that you're journalists. Then Heavy says Garcia. The other one, Ijo David said, at the moment I froze, didn't know what to do next. Then call me Apostle Pass. You were not shot at because you are Canary Mugume with a unique type of nose. Then the guy with the familiar nose to a certain tribe was used as a specimen. Those are not my words. They are really Pius Wandere's words. My heart skipped Wabula where Yogeza. Baliba Jativa Ankobo. Guys, I think I should do another story about this, about Canary Tugome, because it's really very, 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 very huge, and the reactions are really very, 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 very calling. So guys, we sign out for now. See you later.